What's up, everybody? I'm Todd here, back with another video, and today we actually have something pretty cool. Splatoon has been, let's say, quiet lately. We got the new weapons, and then boom, they're all gone. Like, Nintendo's just forgot about us once again. Then out of nowhere, they drop this on our foreheads. Version 11 point something is coming in 2 days. So with that all in mind, let's check it out. All right, guys, so here we are, version 11.0 in Splatoon 3. This is a new update that they've been talking about, also on Twitter if you check that out. So this is what we're seeing so far, which is the first thing I ever saw was pretty shocking, was Flow Aura. That's right. We're gonna be able to aura farm in Splatoon 3 now to see when it drops. I think it's gonna be available January 29th. So tomorrow, y'all should have it. But anyways, this is a video for Flow Aura. And you can see that, so basically if you get like 3 kills, I'm guessing, in a row in a short time, you get the Flow Aura, which, as you can see, inks under you and the person where you splatted them. Which, ooh, that could actually, hold on, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, so every time, if you get 3 kills in a row in a short amount of bursts, you get Flow Aura, which lets you ink the ground after getting your kills. All right, and here it is right here. Inklings and Octolings who splat multiple opponents in a quick succession will enter a new state called Flow Aura. As this state is activated, a burst of ink will paint the ground around the player. I'm guessing every time when they get the kill, which is actually very cool. I can't wait to see this. I'm really excited for this too. Here's a little bit more information. The Flow Aura lasts for about 30 seconds, during which time players will get a boost to their run speed, swim speed, ink resistance, and intensify action. So basically, it's just like opening Gambit. Oh wait, opening Gambit's actually gonna be suck now. It's gonna be useless. With this now added in the game, opening Gambit is like just useless now. You don't need it anymore. But I think this is mainly for the close range weapons. Yeah, because like, think about it: run speed up, swim speed up, ink resist. This I feel like this is more towards what's it called, shooters. Especially, I'm looking at what's it called, Splattershot Pro, or just Splattershot in general. The regular shooter will really benefit from this, especially 56 gal will be annoying now too. So basically, this is buffing all shooters. It's buffing every weapon, but mainly I would think shooters, especially 56 gals, since they already buffed it heavily on the last patch notes. And now with this Flow Aura, all they need to do is 2-tap 3 people, and then they get even more boost. Oh great. That's not good. Now we're going to the health bar right here. With version 11.0, it is now possible to see an opponent's remaining health when they've been hit. Previously, when you could only see how damaged enemy was by looking closely on how much ink they were covered in, not so easy to do in the heat of battle. So basically, a health bar. Here are my thoughts on it. Yes and no, Nintendo. Yes, because, well, yes, it's a health bar. I can look at it, see, oh yes, this guy's about to die. I could rush in, kill him. You can see how much they have enough time before they get splat. No, because what I'm worried about is seeing how laggy it's gonna be. We already know Nintendo servers aren't the best. Really aren't the best at all. Nintendo, fix it. Fix it. But yeah. Health bars, I'm actually very excited to see how this would go. I really hope that it just doesn't make the servers even more laggy. All right, here's a video so we can see the health bar, and honestly, that's not so bad actually. I wondered if you could see your teammate's health bar too. That would also be cool. Let's see it one more time. because like you see like, oh, you can also see how they regen too. Look at that. Okay, no, this is good. This is good. I'm just worried about the delay and the lag it's gonna add onto the game, but that's it. Other than that, good job, Nintendo. Now we're going on to the hitbox, and as you can see in the version 10.1, the human form and the squid form were almost, this was huge. Now in the version 11 update, they made the squid form so much smaller, which will be so much easier dodging bullets when you're in ink form. I cannot tell you how many times I died from bullets that go over my head, but it still registers because of this big old hitbox. So yes, this is good. Here we go. This is the main thing I'm not happy about. I'm not happy about. Let's read this together, shall we? Stealth jump gear ability allows the player to jump to teammates without the opposing team necessarily seeing them where they will land. True. To prevent this from allowing teams to overwhelm opponents too easily, the flight time for super jumps is increased depending on the distance.
I beg your pardon?
I beg your pardon, Nintendo?
I beg your pardon?
Oh. Huh? This is, oh no. Okay, cause like, I don't know if y'all watch my clips, which I really don't post a lot, except for on TikTok. Follow the TikTok, by the way. Stealth jump, I use stealth jump in almost every weapon I use. It's like, it's needed for me, personally. Stealth jump is just such a good ability to have, but now that they nerfed it, for depending on the distance. Hold on, let me watch this video. Okay, that was without stealth jump. No, this is with stealth jump. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, whoa. Okay, so as y'all can see with that video showing, stealth jump is nerfed badly. It's pretty bad. I don't like it. I don't. Okay, I also get why they did it. I mean, cause like, yeah, it was pretty fast, overwhelming opponents. Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll agree on that. But that much of a jump distance and like that nerf is just too, it's crazy. It hits. It's hard. Now, I do wonder how super jump will compete with this. Would you have to run more super jump to counter this nerf? And how much would super jump help it by a lot? That is one of my big questions I do want to know. Other than that, I don't think stealth jump deserved this. All right, now we're going to be looking at the patch notes for the weapons to see nerfs and buffs of it. And I'm only going to go through the weapons that I technically want to see. So if y'all want to see it yourself, link will be in the description for both. As y'all can see, we have already some bull. Okay, so Domino Roller had gotten an increase in inking the spray of droplets from the horizontal and vertical swings. This is not good. Not good at all. Not only, so like basically, Domino Rollers can just swing multiple times. And so basically what I'm hearing is that they can ink the whole map. Cool. Adjusted the damage fall off rate due to the distance to make it possible to deal 100 damage or higher at greater distances than before. Again, they did not need this. I'm not saying, I mean, like, this is gonna change a lot. This is gonna change a lot too. Next, increase the amount of ink consumed by the, okay, this is what we needed right here. Increase the amount of ink consumed. Thank you, Nintendo. This is like this is good. This is what we need. We need another nerf, please. Next, we're gonna look at some of the rollers and reduce the amount of time it takes for ink to begin recovering after a horizontal or vertical swing about 1/30th of a second. Okay, that's normal and that's fine. Going against a roller is very annoying, especially on tower control, but this isn't like a big deal. Look at this, dark tetra dualies and the light tetra dualies. Increase the speed of shots approximately by 19%.
I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon.
Without changing the flight distance. Okay, so Dark Tetradualies are now. This was, if I'm being honest, I love Dark Tetradualies. I love them in Splatoon 2 and I love them in Splatoon 3. But this is not needed. I'm a Dualies main, and I almost say from the Dualies, this is not needed for Dark Tetradualies. This made this weapon overpowered now. The shot speed was already fast enough, but now with it 19% faster, dude, this weapon is gonna be a lot more aggressive than what it was. This is okay. I'm gonna be using this weapon when I'm gonna post a video and use this weapon when it comes out. And now the thing that we all been waiting for, people. It's S-Blast 92 and S-Blast 91. Thank you, Nintendo. This is what we need right here. Right here. Decrease the radius of explosive damage for short flight distancing shot by 11%. Thank you. This is what we needed. Because I'm trying to tell you, the jump accuracy on that thing was too big. And now with the hitbox going even smaller, this is amazing. This is good. This is good. I think they're trying to push out Dynamo Roller now more because of this, but S-Blast finally got the buff. I mean, finally got the nerf that they've been needing. Yes. Okay, now we're gonna go on the special weapon change real quick. And the only one that we have right now is Reef Slider. Increase the radius of the explosion dealt by 220 points, damaged by 20%. Yikes. Okay, that's okay, so basically you want to run, you don't need to run special power up that much, but if you want to get that more range to deal with more damage like this, use, I say, 2 on a weapon that needs it, like Dark Tetradualies. Slightly raise the center point of the explosion to make it harder for opponents to avoid it using small height differences. That's also good because you could just like stand right above it a little bit by a little block and then you would live, because it's just how obstacles work in Splatoon, I guess. But now that they added it more, I think you'll die if you get above it or anything like that, which is great. Decrease the radius of ink by the explosion by 7%. That's fine. It wasn't, yeah. When I think of Reef Slider, I think of a splashdown that can move, and decrease the maximum distance charged by approximately 90%. Does that mean how far you can go by it? The charge. Yeah, I think that's how far you can go, which is also not that big of a deal. Oh, I mean 50-50. If you use it for Clam Blitz, that hurts you a little bit, but other than that, it's not that big of a deal. I say it's more buffs than nerfs. Thank you, Nintendo. Points, special points weapons that have been changed. New Squiffer has gone from 200 to 190. I will be using Squiffer more than this. The Z plus F splat, the Splat Charger has gone down to the 210 to 200, and Splatter Scope 210 to 200. This is good. Try Slosher Nuvi 200, Slosher Machine 220 to 210. Thank you. After when this weapon just got nerfed out of its mind, this is what it needs. It's still not, I still don't think it's going to be used a lot, but this was unnecessary. Splatter Shot Pro has gone up to 180 to 190, and the S-Blast 91, yes, has gone up from 200 to 210, which I still think was crazy. This is doable. This is doable. I would like to see how this would do. And Mini Splatting 190 to 200. Not too bad. And I think that's it. Yeah, let me know what y'all think about the 11.0 update down in the comment. Look, I personally hope that the health bar doesn't make the game even laggier and a roller, and I don't like the nerf for stealth jump. I think stealth jump should keep how it was. That's what made it good. I think now I would have to, with this whole update, I think I'm gonna have to change some of my sets, my builds for my weapons just a little bit, nothing too much, but just a little rearrangement, because with all of the nerfs and buffs and all that, and then with the hitboxes changing too, it's also pretty crazy. So yeah, if y'all do enjoy this video and want to see more, go ahead and subscribe, hit that like button, and that's about all I got. Deuces.